So this Saturday is a Random Act of Kindness Day, which is, and this is Norm, who is in this YouTube video showing that it can start with the smallest thing, one person, just one small act. Great to have entrepreneur and mother of two twins, Jana Hallam, with ways to incorporate daily acts of kindness that kind of even extend beyond the one day on Saturday, you know what I mean? Like instilling that in your kids. Quickly, good to meet you. How old are your kids?
My girls are 7.
Girls are 7, twin girls.
Twin girls.
Are they kind?
They are kind.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And a lot of that, I think, comes from the parents. We were talking off camera. I have 9, 7, and 5. And you're starting to see as your kids get older that they're sponges. What they're taking everything in. So those little acts of kindness that we do passes on to them. Let's talk kindness and mental health and how that correlates, Jana.
Yeah, I think kindness affects our mental health in a couple of ways, for the giver and the receiver. So for the giver, it increases our sense of well-being and our happiness. It also enhances our self-esteem, and it promotes positive social interaction. For the receiver, it's reciprocal. So if somebody's kind to you, you're more likely wanting to pay that forward. Again, it promotes this sense of well-being and this sense of belonging, and it makes us grateful, which we know makes us happier.
Yeah, it can be just little things. So we're getting some snowfall today. You know what I mean? If you're out shoveling off your front stoop, do your neighbor's stoop.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Even if they're able to do it, it's just one thing that kind of just popped into my head. So what are effective ways for parents to teach kids about that kindness and compassion?
Yeah, so the very first thing is model it. You know, as a caregiver, are you kind? Do your kids see you being kind? I think we forget how often they look at that and how much they take in. I think in addition, it's having conversations. So when you have a TV show, a movie, a book, and you're reading about kindness or unkindness, talk about it. How did they feel? How do you feel? Things like that. And I think just acknowledging and recognizing when you're seeing those things, it goes a long way.
I said entrepreneur in the intro. You've brought something with us that kind of that is developed from your girls when they were younger. What is the Kindness Mouse?
Yeah, so kindness is very important in our home, so much so that I have spent 3 years on the Kindness Mouse. So we have a storybook, a plush mouse, and activity cards, and together it inspires this kind adventure where the mouse travels around the family's home and delivers important kindness prompts. Those are my girls.
Can we see, what are their names?
So Kaya and Callie.
Okay, amazing. Okay, so this is just from watching them and trying to develop something that can help them out?
Yeah, so when my twins were 3, I was really frustrated with a popular children's Christmas tradition, and I thought, you know what, I became really curious about how we can use play to inspire good values and to teach good things, and so it really just stuck, and it's been such a great experience so
okay,
far.
so how does it help? How does the mouse have a name?
So the mouse, the child and the family are expected to name the mouse. So that's the very first activity. Is this mouse doesn't have a sense of belonging. Nobody wants a mouse in their house. This mouse is used to being shooed away. It's looking for a family to invite them to stay. So you have to name the mouse, welcome the mouse. That's the very first activity.
And then because do you have 2 mouses or do you only have 1 for the girls?
Each girl has a mouse because, yes, it's very important that they each have their own, but, you know, siblings could use 1 mouse. It's really up to the parent.
Because that works in the sharing factor too. You know what I mean? Like, we're working that right now with an iPad. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But just getting into the sharing aspect. So how can we encourage people kind of to extend that kindness besides just Random Act of Kindness Day on Saturday?
Yeah, so I think a couple of things. I think making it a challenge. What is the kindest thing you did this week? Or this day or this month. I think in addition, looking for kindness reminders. And again, this is why I wanted to create something, because this can be used once a day, for a week or 2 weeks, once a week, or even once a month. And so looking for kindness reminders, I think having conversations again and acknowledging and recognizing as much as possible, I think that goes a long way.
Okay, so in the box, we got to go, but where can we get to the Kindness Mouse?
So wonderwell.ca on the website. You can get a
Wonderwell.ca. We'll hook that up with our website, chch.com/morning live. So it comes with the mouse. It comes with a little backpack.
Yeah.
Little backpack.
Yes.
A storybook, and then 24 activity cards.
That's right.
And a number of things that they can be doing with the mouse in the house. Okay, so it's great to meet you.
You as well.
Congrats. Say hi to the girls.
Thank you.
Kind of Random Act of Kindness happens on Saturday. But Annette and I, we did it today. Supplied chips, Chip Day. That's a little bit of kindness. Thanks for the round of applause there, Brian. Hope you find something kind to do today and are safe out there as the snow is coming a little bit later this afternoon. We'll see you tomorrow on Morning Live.